we turn our attention to a growing crisis in regional Australia, one that is being largely ignored by those in the cities. Across vast stretches of farmland and rural communities, towering wind turbines, sprawling solar farms, and high-voltage transmission lines are being forced upon the landscape. These developments, backed by state and federal Labor governments, are being met with strong opposition from local residents, who feel they are being pressured, some say even bullied, into accepting these projects on their properties. Recently, Peter Credlin visited her hometown of Wycheproof in Victoria's Mallee region, where she spoke with locals deeply concerned about the aggressive tactics used by renewable energy companies. Farmers and landowners are being approached with offers to host transmission lines, wind turbines, and solar panels, yet many feel they have little choice in the matter. Meanwhile, Australians living in urban areas remain largely unaware of what is happening out in the bush. But make no mistake, protests are growing, not just in rural Australia but also along the New South Wales coastline, where offshore wind farms are now facing fierce resistance. Driving this relentless push is Climate and Energy Minister Chris Bowen, whose unwavering commitment to overhauling the nation's energy infrastructure is reshaping Australia in ways few could have imagined. His goal? To rewire the entire country in pursuit of climate targets set in Paris. But is this approach rational, or is it sheer madness? Australia is blessed with an abundance of natural gas and coal, resources that should make energy prices among the lowest in the world. Instead, Australians are facing soaring electricity bills. Just this week, Meg O'Neill, CEO of Woodside Energy, warned that Victoria could soon face a winter gas shortage, a direct consequence of years spent demonising the gas industry. With dwindling local gas production, the state may soon find itself importing LNG at an enormous cost, a staggering irony considering the vast reserves beneath Victoria's own soil. But the problems don't end there. The Victorian government has taken things a step further, legislating against new homes connecting to gas for cooking, hot water, and heating. If a household's hot water system breaks down, they'll be forced to replace it with an electric alternative, whether they want to or not. It's not about supply shortages, it's about ideology trumping common sense. Meanwhile, the so-called Green Revolution is encountering serious failures. Wind turbines, hailed as the future of energy, are not only unreliable but also dangerous. Following a thunderstorm last Sunday, a 112-metre-high turbine at Berrybank Wind Farm collapsed, despite the weather being far from extreme. As a precaution, the remaining 25 turbines were shut down. This incident comes just weeks after a tragic accident at the Golden Plains Wind Farm, where a worker was killed by a falling turbine blade. State MP Richard Riordan has now called for an urgent statewide audit of Victoria's wind farms to assess their safety and structural integrity. And this isn't just a Victorian issue, it's a nationwide scandal. Yet, while these serious concerns mount, the Albanese government continues its fear-mongering about nuclear energy, refusing to even consider it as an alternative. Ultimately, Australians will face a clear choice at the next federal election: embrace reliable, affordable energy from the resources we already have, or continue down this risky, expensive path of unreliable renewables. The future of Australia's energy security depends on that decision. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on stories that matter. Until next time.